ocean sands and crystal clear water. It may look like a distant tropical paradise, but this is the Great British coastline. We have 11,000 miles of this breathtaking beauty. Secluded away in a remote corner is this hidden gem, Pembrokeshire. Here you really can get away from it all. On my trip to Coastal Cottage, I'll be showing you how to rustle up some of the best seaside food on offer. Heaven. My home for the week is a 100-year-old former telegraph station owned by John Marsh, who spotted it while on holiday and has transformed it.
During the First World War, it was one of the main communication links to North America, and there were some soldiers that used to be stationed here to look after the property during the war, so it had quite a unique history. The coastal walk's what we love, so whenever we come here, we just spend days and days walking along the coast, swimming in the sea. It's just fantastic.
I can't wait to explore this area. As well as the beautiful countryside, it's famous for something close to my heart, baking. And you can't come to Wales without cooking up a famous Welsh cake. I need to get some tips before trying my own version. But cake expert Heidi isn't going to make it easy for me. While she's happy to give me some local expertise, her exact recipe is a closely guarded secret.
Heidi, I'm so excited that I get to learn how to make a proper Welsh cake. And you've already started with your dough because it's a secret recipe, isn't that right?
It's true. Yep, definitely.
And where does the recipe come from?
It's my grand's recipe.
Right.
It's my grand's, and my mum's done it. Welsh cakes are a big part of our family. If I go to my mum's after work or anything, she'll always have Welsh cakes, so it's something that always comes out.
Yeah.
With this lifetime of experience, luckily Heidi has some helpful hints she can reveal to me.
You will find as well, part of the plank will go hotter than the other part, so you've got to jiggle it around. There you are, that's a better colour.
Yeah, that's lovely. And so they are a bit gooey in the middle. They don't need to be cooked through. You don't want them to be dry, do you?
You don't know. It's important that you've got, around there is usually looking gooey. It's on a low temperature, so it's going to be cooked through, but yeah, you don't want dry. There you go.
Before I get baking, I'm off to sample one more thing the Welsh are famous for. What do you think it is about the Welsh and singing? Because the Welsh love a sing-along, don't they?
We're brought up with it. Brought up with it. Yeah. It's part of our culture.
So when it started, how many were you?
There was about 6 or 7 started, and then word got out, and we brought from strength to strength, which is great.
And do you have to audition to get into a choir?
So our choir, this is a boss man.
You do have to audition. So
if you want to have a go, you're very welcome to come and see us.
You're welcome to join us at any time.
I think you'd kick me out.
Almost as important as the singing is the tea and cake afterwards.
But I need to know how to make Welsh cakes. I'm going to learn to make Welsh cakes this week.
Yeah, they're easy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you make them?
Easy, yeah. If I can make them, they're easy.
Well, that's good then. I've got a lot to live up to. I've had the most lovely time finding out about Welsh cakes, so I'm going to make my own version using sour cherries instead of raisins.
Sift the flour and baking powder into a bowl. Rub in the butter to form breadcrumbs. Stir in the sugar and the dried cherries. Beat the egg with the milk and pour into the breadcrumb mix. Stir to form a dough.
So this is now a lovely dough. I'm just going to knead it a tiny bit more, but we're pretty much there with that. So I'm just going to roll it out.
Cut out rounds with a fluted cutter.
I've got a proper griddle pan here to cook my Welsh cakes on. If you don't have one, a frying pan is fine.
Once hot, grease it with a little butter or oil. Cook the Welsh cakes in batches. 3 to 4 minutes on each side, adjusting the heat if necessary, so they're golden brown on the outside and cooked through.
Cup of tea, Welsh cake, sunshine. What more do you need?